Hello, people. How are we doing? I'm just going to quickly do a mic check and then we will go. How is everyone doing? We're back for Sunday Contender. Another week of Sunday Contender. That's two in a row for me. That's my record this season because I've been awful. But it's good to be back. It's very good to do another Sunday Contender. Egolf, how are you doing, Egolf? How are you doing? Hello, Death Zombie. How are you doing as well? It's good to see you, my friend. Um, right, so tonight is the seventh round of Sunday Contender, the seventh season of Sunday Contender. Will we have a seventh different man on pole? That will be very, very intriguing if we do. Tonight brings us around Portugal, around the Circuit Algarve, something like that. Oh, it says right there, the Algarve International Circuit. That's beautiful. What a circuit name. In Portimao, Portugal. The track is 15 turns. It has a circuit length of 4.653 kilometers, with the lap record being set in the W11 by Lewis Hamilton in 2020. Obviously, we've not really raced there much. We don't even race it in real life now. It's been like 3-4 years. But EA have given us this circuit in game to drive and enjoy. So we will very much be doing that this evening. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the race. Portugal has one overtaking spot, well, two, but one main overtaking spot, which is the main run down to the line into turn one, which is a very difficult corner. So that should be interesting to watch. As well as we did have a Sunday Pro championship finale here, which was a four-way fight quite a long time ago, which was my first season commentating. So yeah, nice memories at Portugal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Tuck. How are you doing? How are you doing, Tuck? It's very good to see you in the McLaren. Hope you're doing well. As Death Zombie says, Windsword for the win. Very interesting there. Windsword has been on the up. He has been improving very much recently. From going from last game to this game, his improvement has been quite a lot. So I'm looking forward to see how he gets on for the rest of the season, as well as tonight. Never Fear! Hello, Never Fear. It's good to see you. How are you doing, Never Fear? My favourite person, which is Scottish. Sorry, Craig, and sorry, Jock. But Never Fear might have to just take that top spot just because he's a big fan of the Keith channel. I don't even know if he's a fan of the Keith channel. He just watches me because he's on stream. But yeah, why not? Currently by myself, so I don't really have any topics to talk about. But we do have Blue New Soul spectating, so he will be with us in a second. So yeah, it'll be nice to hear his voice on stream again. He hasn't done comms with me for quite a while. Obviously, I've been missing quite a few weeks. And then last week we had special guest Scott EMT and special guest Famous Wayne, which tonight they are not here because I don't know what they're doing. But I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Plovong. How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, Plovong. Obviously, last week your race was a bit chaotic. But we're hoping for a better one this week. And I'm hoping you're towards the top step of the podium. As I've realised I am just hoping everyone wins, which is obviously not possible. But it's nice to see everyone do well, you know. Obviously, some people can't do well because others do well. Yeah, it's not English, you know. But both Plovong and Never Fear are not happy. Not happy? They just don't like this track, which is understandable. I'm also on that side. I don't like this track, but my co-commentator, wherever he is, he's actually unbelievable at this track. This is probably FLW's best track in my opinion. He is ridiculously quick around here, which I don't understand how, but he just is. Meanwhile, I hate this track. Anytime I see this on the calendar, I'm so done. It's just rubbish, isn't it? Um, oh, we're learning something new. So, by the way, my name is read with CH at the end. So it's Plavanche. Plavanche? Is that correct? I'm very sorry for pronouncing it wrong this whole time. But hopefully I got that right there. But you know what? I'm happy you said that. So now I can say it right. Oh, perfect. Get in there. Very happy with that. Um, right, what's the time? I think have we started late tonight? Oh wait, yeah, I literally just got told we're starting late because normally we start at 7:45, but tonight we're starting at 8, I think. So that should be interesting. Short quali tonight as we have 16 people potentially. So that should be interesting. Um, yeah, short quali. Obviously, when we have what's the boundary? I think it's when we have 17. We do full quali on Sundays, which is Q1, Q2, and Q3. But obviously, we don't this week. We have 16, so we have short quali, an 18-minute session, a shootout, 4 pole. Hello, Hassan. How are you doing? How are you doing? Why did my win go unannounced in Japan last week? What do you mean? I was over the moon. You were happy with. To be fair, I didn't mention it here. But last week in Japan, let's have a rewind of Japan. We had expired Jacob on pole, I believe, if my memory serves me correct. We had the RB on pole with Hassan starting somewhere. I don't know where he started. But on social media, I honestly, I can't lie. I've been doing a terrible job at socials recently. I've just had so much work to do. So apologies on that. I am trying to get back on track here. I know I missed Thursday F2 and I missed Realistic this week. So those are my bad. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on track. Obviously, socials team, me and FOW, who is still not in the party with me. So that's I'm sitting here talking to myself, to you guys. But yeah, we're trying our best to get the socials out. Could be potentially looking at a new recruit to the socials team. We never know. But yeah. Um, Hello, Dale. How are you doing, my friend? You are a sexy bastard as well. Yep, I did say that on stream. Yep, you have a good moment there, Dale. Um, where's that bum Frank? I don't know. He's literally right here. You can see his name, but yeah, he's not turned up yet. So there's that. I have. Oh yeah, okay. I do have a party, and he is invited to it. So he's just, you know what? He's just getting a bit nervous. You know, his first time back in a while in front of the Sunday Contender lot. You just gotta give him a little bit of time before he joins the party and he's like prepared mentally and emotionally for the amount of criticism he's about to get. But as we have had ready up, I believe. Yep, Chaz has readied up. We will be going into short quali, which I'm very excited for. Obviously, short quali is a bit more to the point than all 3 quali sessions, not full quali. I should have just said, where anyone has the chance for pole. Obviously, in full quali we lose 5, then we lose 5, then it's the top 10 shootout. In this, anyone could get pole. So yeah, it's going to be very, very intriguing to see what the battle for pole is. And as we have the countdown to the session, we have a special guest who may not be ready, or he may be ready to introduce himself. So I will let him introduce himself when he is okay to.
Do I count as a guest?
Yeah, you're the OG guest.
Is it a too far a guest now? It's been like 3 weeks since I've done any of it, so I guess
Yeah, and you're widely regarded as a highly valued as a guest.
highly valued by who?
The time they contend a lot. Never think they call you a bum, but yeah.
Why?
because he was asking where you were.
Well, I'm here now, Mister
Yeah.
Spinny Scotsman.
But how you doing?
I am. Yeah, I'm alright. Not too bad. Not too
I did
shabby.
mention how you are unbelievable at this track. So you could give us a run through the track about how you're so good at it.
I'm good at this track, am I?
Yeah, you're really good around it. That
I
probably
mean,
sounded really weird on the stream, but that's just me filling
I,
up my
I,
bottle.
I like the. I don't know. I just like the speed of this track. Although I do struggle with turn one, that curb, that
Oh
soft
yeah,
curb. I do hit that
turn
every
one
once
is
in a
a
while. Yeah, that's a bit of a
very
tricky
difficult
one. I got
track.
15, so I got short quality.
Yeah, yeah, I did mention we have sort of short quality. So this should be quite a fun session here, like a shootout session.
We don't normally
Bit
have short ones,
faster.
so
Yeah, exactly.
this will be
High
a
tempo.
nice one to do. Yeah.
Did you know what happened last week? Do you want me to remind you?
Yes, please do.
Right, so last week we had expired Jacob on pole, and we had Hassan Toya absolutely flying away at the front and winning at Japan. Did you know that I had special guests Scotty MT and Famous Wayne as well?
I did. I did.
Yeah, they were an interesting duo, let's say.
Interesting. You say interested in terms of they were insightful or they were special?
They were special.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for as well.
Yep. Right, as Dale is first out on track with the Inter tyres, does he have a quality band? I have no idea, but if
Would you like me
not,
to
we're going to
check?
go on board with it.
I will check while you're doing that.
So the kick salvo on the Inter tyres looks pretty sick, to be fair. Hashtag unleashed at the back of the car. Wonder what Mr. Dale and Hassan Toya are going to unleash tonight. Hassan on some really good form. Okay.
So Dale does have a quali ban, as does Cold Still, as does Sure Shot, as does Hilly. But Hilly's not here, so the other three do. Sure Shot, Cold Still, and Dale are all going to have to come out, put a setup on, and retire.
Oh, okay. So we only got 12 main runners. First at time is Windsword, who has a little fan club tonight with Death Zombie tuning into the stream.
Love to see that.
Yeah, to support his fellow. I don't know
Comrade.
what. Yeah, that's a good word, comrade. Windsword. So we're gonna go on board with Windsword's lap first. Behind him is a McLaren offshore shot who is serving as quali ban.
McLaren and Red Bull next to each other. Although that's not even the case anymore because they win by 20 seconds. Fuck's sake.
Yes. We can't
Anyway,
actually
yeah.
give spoilers, I don't believe. Just in case no one's watched it. And
No.
Windsword is
Screw
going
it,
down the
Chaz.
main straight here. On the hot lap mode. Used a bit of ERS overtake mode in the exit of the corner. And turn one is done really nicely there. And it's a little combination between all these four corners.
You've got... How many corners has this track got again?
15. I did see it in the
15?
pre-track
it is
info.
15, you're right.
And down into the hairpin, which is probably the second most overtaking spot here, with turn one being the most. And it's a really clean lap from Windsword here. No real errors here, which is important to have. As he's got slightly wide there, but it does sort of help him into turn 8. Now going down the hill, this part's like a roller coaster, going up and down, left and right, side to side.
Yeah,
Like
nice.
a roller coaster. The right hander, he keeps a nice entry there, sort of staying towards the middle, so it's a good mix of both good entry speed and good exit speed. And into the final sector, first lap of the day, it's going to be purple in all sectors, but what can Windsor do? He gets a bit on the grass there, which is going to hurt his lap time, but overtake mode is activated, hot lap is back on, Never Fear retires in the pits, and to the line, Windsor is going to set a 1:18.092.
Just behind him is Pavonk now. He's going around turn 15. He'll have DRS.
I have a fact for you. So we've been making an error this whole time about this man here on board. It's actually pronounced Plavonch.
Plavonch, like
He said like chips, but that's
like
horrible.
Like a pack of Monster Munch. Plavonch.
Sure,
Yeah.
That's a horrible comparison. But yeah, it's good that he's corrected that on us.
Okay, good. I'll try my best to remember that.
Yeah. So next to the line is going to be ex-Konski. To the line, oh yeah, he's my steward partner. Oh, what a legend he is. Oh, I've actually really enjoyed doing streaming with him. He's actually really good. Yeah, I will be putting a good word in with the hierarchy um, about him.
Who's next? Is it another
Next one is
Mercedes?
Kenyon.
Yeah.
What can Kenyon do here? To the line, hot lap mode on, but it's not really used much ERS in the whole lap. And he goes P5,
Going again?
118.42.
Next up, we've got
Potentially
McLaren of Tuck, who's going to cross the line with all the RS gone and goes P2, was 17.6,
P2.
just behind Hassan. Did we see Hassan? I don't know if we
Uh,
did.
I know, I didn't
He,
see Hassan.
he's currently P1 by 3 times.
Next to set a time will be Egolf Hazard, who is sort of in
Ooh.
Sector 2 now. He's just entered Sector 2. But
Kean's restart his lap, I will say, he's just validated, but he had just gone purple sector 1, legitimate purple sector 1 then, so he might have a bit of
oh
pace then.
yeah. So what can Egolf do? Egolf the closest to challenging Chaz, I believe. Do you know the
Uh,
championship? I don't
Should
know
I
the
check that
championship.
as well? I got no idea.
I
Let me check.
believe
Ooh,
so. There's a 50-point gap last week. Egolf did beat Chaz, and Hassan also won, so he gets closer, and Egolf gets closer to Chaz.
gap is, yeah, you're right. The gap is currently 48 points from Chaz to Egolf, or Egolf to Chaz.
So Egolf needs a big week and a big lap here. So his first lap of the day, what is it going to be? The number 57 Williams to the line. It's going to be a fastest time of a 1:17.087.
Nearly 4 attempts clear, 3 attempts clear.
It's a great
Top
time on the board.
already, especially in short quali.
Yeah, as I believe all these guys are going to come in here. As I'll let you take it away with Chaz.
Hmm. Right, is he on a lap? He is on a lap.
Yeah.
So he's going around turn. What turn is
Oh, it went
that?
slightly wide there.
40. He's gone purple, but we don't know if it's genuine purple yet. However, with his speed, it probably is very fast in this tier. I think this track's got 6 left-handers, 5 right-handers. He's going around right-hander
Oh,
now.
he's got
Uh,
facts.
Wait, going around right-hander now. Um, DRS is on now on the detection zone on the floor, and across the line with. He had a bit of ERS to save there. He didn't use that
Yeah, he had a lot.
necessarily. He didn't use that necessarily correctly there.
Next to start time will be one of the fan favourites of the channel, Mr. Ratibus. Going down the hill into turn 1. Is he going to get that apex nice? He does. Misses it slightly, but it should help him keep minimum speed high as he goes into the first hairpin, go up the hill, and then it's to run to the second hairpin. Rattigan is going to stay in hot lap mode, not use much overtake mode in this lap so far. But down into the hairpin, the left-hander, as I mentioned earlier, probably the key overtaking spot along with turn 1. And then it's the double right-hand combination here, which is really, really tough on the rear tyres. A lot of wheel spin you get here, so you got to be careful. As Rattigan just faced that wheel spin there with a slide. And then going back up the hill, and then the right-hander here. I was just checking if that Red Bull was on a lap. He is on his out lap. So back on with Rattigan here. He's gone purple sector 2, but we do not know if that's a legitimate purple, as he has not got a time on the board. Cold still serves his quali ban. So what can Rattigan do here? He is guaranteed a top 12. He would like to be in the top 7. I think Rattigan has high expectations of himself. Maybe he's fighting for pole. What is it going to be from the Ratibus? It's going to be top 7.
Did you know there's a corner around here called Craig Jones?
What? That's Hassan's background source. Oh no, just
doing it for Big Craig.
What a
Craig Jones
legendary corner that must be.
Yeah.
As Kenyon's on a lap, if you're going to go through him.
Let's have a little look. He is a 10th up, 111 actually currently. What's your emergency? He is coming round the corner now, final corner, and he's going to hit the DRS detection zone, but he's not going to have any ERS left, so he's jumped it all a bit early.
Oh, and he's not improved.
Lost it all down the straight.
And next up is Tuck on his out lap.
Sure shot. You might want to put a setup on and do a lap if you haven't, because you have a quali ban.
And as Sure Shot does that, I am going on board with Windsword once again. The man who opened this quali session, what can he do here? He's currently sitting P8 ahead of his teammate, so he's winning that draw against his teammate in the Red Bull. Bit like Verstappen beating Perez. But what can he do here? Can he get second place over Verstappen? He doesn't. He gets P5, which is a very good time from Windsword, or 17.7. But that time from Egolf Hazard is very good.
is can Plavonch beat it though as he comes round the final corner again? I'm catching everyone on the final corners, you know. I'm catching them all come around the final bit of the track as they're going down the straight. So I don't know what their sector cut-off times are, but Plavonch goes P4, 17.4, and Hassan improves, but not enough to jump the
Yeah,
top
I
two.
thought Hassan was quite close to Plavonch there.
He went top two, he went
As
up a bit.
Konski's just got P5 as well. That's a great time on the board from
And
the other Red Bull driver.
Tuck splits the Red Bulls.
Yeah.
So
Next
yeah,
up,
Red Bulls
it'll
looking
be everyone coming into the pits again, preparing for their final runs potentially.
good. You might be able to get two in. It's not the longest track ever.
Yeah, as Tuck is starting the time here.
Chaz is weaving like mad on the straight.
Yeah,
here.
we have a time to begin for the McLaren driver Tuck, who I believe has turned his assist back on.
Has he turned back on?
I believe so, yeah. And he's locked up though, so maybe not. I'm lying. I'm very
Maybe
much
he's turned
lying.
traction on but kept ABSF, or maybe he's turned them all off now.
No, because he locked up, so ABS is off. As I think he's locked up again there. So I am completely lying about that. So what can Tuck do? A P6 lap time around Portimao is very good. A track where it's not difficult to overtake, but it's not easy to overtake, I think. You get stuck in DRS trains quite a bit, don't you?
It's a difficult one. You gotta manage your race well. It is pure ERS management because it's inevitable you're going to be in DRS change. It's just you have enough ERS to get ahead of the car in front. That's all it is. So I think that's what we're
Never
gonna
Fear
see a
tells
lot of.
it he thinks it's just his racing line turn off. Fair play to Tuck.
Racing line off. That is impressive, especially since P6. Chaz just started this lap. If you want me to run through that lap, the Ferrari driver, the current championship leader, he goes through.
I'll go at the end of Tuck's lap, and then you can take over. So Tuck to the line. Is he going to go quicker? He does go quicker. He goes P4. It's a great time on the board.
Next up is Chaz as he's driving around the 4.6 kilometer track in the Ferrari. We are thinking in the. Is it 4.8? 4.7.
Yeah, I saw it at the pre-thingy.
What's the amount of laps we've got around there?
33
31?
or 36.
33. 33 laps. So yeah, it's quite a short track to get round.
I mean, a 170 lap time indicates 34, 35.
I think it's 33 laps. I
believe it's 33 as well.
Yeah, I think it was 33
Chad's
we did last
purple.
time. Yeah, he has just gone purple, and that's a German pole sector. And he's sitting P2 on the 10th off, so this could be a stormer lap. He'll have enough time to probably get back round and pit and go again as well. Is he using all this softer quali? Does he not think he needs them for the race? Who knows? Is there rain in the race? Do we know that?
Oh, actually, that's very true. Can someone give us a rain update? Could there be?
He's coming over the line now. He's still got a bit of ERS to burn again, but it doesn't matter because he's flown with a 116, 715. Man, I bet his engineers in Ferrari are happy with him for that lap there.
Thank you, lads. Thank you. There's no rain. Confirmed by two drivers, which technically means 100% chance of no rain.
Okay, cool. No rain. That's what I like to see, because this track, when it's rainy,
coming to pits.
It's a difficult
next up
one.
is Disco Bobby. What can Disco Bobby do? We haven't actually gone on board with him, so let's go on board with him now. The Aston Martin, number 88, I think I saw 89. 89 Aston Martin. A very unique number, I must say. I'll still back the idea of doing something about learning why people choose their numbers for socials. I think that'd be a cool thingy. The story behind the number. But, anyways, the number 89 to the line. The Aston Martin turns on his overtake mode, and he is gonna go P7. He goes up one place ahead of Windsword, who starts his time just behind him, and then it's Atmos, I believe, who also starts his time.
And his teammate, who currently sits P3 in Championship, is the one with the quali band starting slap bang at the back. So he's going to have to do a little bit of points chasing, the Haas driver. This track, though, I was saying, is very stressful on the tyres. It's the tyre deck's quite high here. So we might see a couple of two-stops, which is why I was thinking, are you going to save a set of softs for a race potentially to put them on at the end or something? Because I think there could be a couple of two-stops.
I'm thinking medium, hard.
Ooh, big snap from Atmos. This is Validator's lap anyway.
I'm on board with Windsword as well, who's slightly further in his lap.
I
realised that Windsword's a bit of the feature of the quality session so far. He's had a few laps on stream here.
Is he like the highlight driver today?
I don't know. It sort of just naturally happened. I didn't really pick to watch him, but yeah. But he does have a fan club, so this is good to have an eye on him. He has invalidated though, so that's unfortunate for him.
And he's got
Um,
a full ERS charged up Disco Boy behind him that's about to do his final run. He's got red flash and fuel light though, so he might have to pit. I'm not sure.
well, if he pits now, he can come out straight away.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
pitting.
he's gonna
Smart.
go!
Oh,
Oh, he was
no!
running
Oh,
the
he's
back
screwed.
sword.
He's screwed now though because he can't pit, and he won't be able to get round in time. So that's going to be Disco Bobby's quality done.
And do you want to go on board with the potential pole lap?
Yes, let's do that with Egolf Hazard. Yep, I'm assuming that's what you mean
Yeah.
with the Williams driver. That is unfortunate because that's Bobby's qualifying done now. Because he's got no fuel, he's going to have to tiptoe around the track to compete. He's warm up his tyres.
Before Egor starts his lap, when going on board with Kenyon, who's 2 tenths up on his time here, 2 tenths would see him around the P7-6 mark. So an improvement in Sector 3 would see him in a very good spot here. Mercedes, who turns on overtake mode to the line. What can he do here? What can Kenyon do? He improves, but he stays where he is. Right, on board with Egor Hazard.
Yeah, so just going around turn 4. He's just gone around Lagos corner of turn 3 in the Williams. Number 87. No, number 57, my bad. The Williams driver says P2. He's a 10th up already, but it's not a pole Sector 1, so that would imply that Chaz's Sector 1 is still faster than Egolf's. Does someone gain it in one? Oh, he's backed out. Is he backed out?
He has. He is very much backed out. So as he backs out, next person we'll go on board with is Atmos, who goes to the line. So what can Atmos do here? He hasn't got a time on the board, and his first time of the day is a P10 lap time of a 17.902.
Egolf getting out of the way to let the Aston Martin through. That is Rattigan. I do feel bad for Disco Bobby, but that's how his qualifying's ended because he nearly hit someone in the pit lane.
Yes, it's unfortunate there.
He didn't really get a clean lap, did he?
Who's next to finish the time here?
To end, it is. Is it the McLaren?
McLaren will start his time, I believe.
Yeah. Is it the no? It's the Mercedes. No.
Yeah, it's
back up the
Pavon.
battery.
Oh no, he's also recharging.
I think it's Kian.
Uh,
No, he's charging up as well. His racing helmet looks nice.
I'm not sure. We'll go on board with Hassan because he's been quick as well.
Do you want me to go on board with Hassan, or do you want me to go on board with Egolf since he started his lap again?
Okay, we'll go on board with Egolf.
He's got an Aston Martin in front to get a toe off of, but
I think that's Rag in the head who's also on the time. So
I'll
go on board with Rag while you watch Egolf.
So Williams driver, he went a 10th up in his last lap that he backed out of in first sector. I'm not sure what it is this time. It's sector 2. He enters now. No, yes, enters sector 2 now.
No, leave sector 2.
Leave sector 2.
Ragan's invalidated. Ragan has invalidated his final run.
And Egolf's 5/10 slower.
Oh wow! So this could mean it's Chaz versus Hassan.
No, Egolf is going again. He needs to get to the line.
He's not going to make it to the line.
He's got 8 seconds. He's not going to make it. So his 100% ERS is going to be nothing. He's not going to make it to the line time.
Wait, is Ragan going to make it? Ragan won't make it either. And Egolf,
so that is Egolf's
done.
lap. He couldn't get round time.
So Egolf will not be on pole. What about Winsord, who is invalidated? Ex-Konsky has also invalidated. Touch has also invalidated.
Plavonch is a 10th and a half up. He's found a bit more time. This will put him to P3 if he keeps this together, unless he can find more time.
Wait, Hassan's just in front. This is a big time for Hassan.
Right.
What can Hassan do there? He's going to the line. Is he going to take the short run to the line? Is he going to beat Chaz Knight Rider? He needs to find 6 tenths to match him to the line. He sets a 17.050.
Plavon's 3 temps up. Plavon's 3 temps up. He's going to jump a couple of people. He goes P2.
Oh, it's a P2 and he's broken the 16 barrier. And next up is Atmos to the line. What can Atmos do? He's improving. And he stays where he is despite the improvement.
And Chaz has backed out because he knows he's done it.
He is on pole. Chaz Knight Rider takes home the 7th round pole position around Portimao. He said he was struggling earlier, but it looks like he's not. A 16.7, 2 tenths clear of the field.
With potentially a bit more time in his last lap that he didn't bother setting, so...
Yeah, a brilliant time from Chaz Knight Rider.
That Ferrari driver on my screen has just gone underneath the floor to get Chaz's car. That's one way of pulling the car from the floor, I guess. Being under the ground. Oh, he's being crushed by the car. Oh, no, and the
What are
tyres
you
just
on
run him
about?
over. On my view, I was looking at Chaz's car getting pulled into the pits from the pit lane. One of the engineers was
They need to turn the lights on in the Ferrari garage because
yeah, it's dark.
yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. They need to invest in that lighting system.
Yeah, they put their money into the car and the driver and nothing into the facilities.
Yeah. Right, as oh god, it's got to do this black screen thing where I don't get quality.
Yep, it's gonna be a black screen, which is fine because I'll go on your stream, go back and read it out.
Go for it. You have 8 seconds. Well, we get to see it on the formation map, so there's that.
That's right, I got it. You got Chaz, Blavonch, Hassan, Egolf Tuck, Ex-Konski, Disco Bobby, Windsword, Kian, Atmos, Rattigan, Never Fear, Sure Shot, Dale, and Cold Still.
That is very exciting lineup. That is. So, what tyre strategy does I think you care? Hard, medium, medium, hard, medium, hard, hard, medium, soft, medium, hard, soft, hard, hard, soft, hard, medium, soft. I can't think of any more strategies.
The crowd are really loud in my ears. Is it just you?
Yeah, look, they're up for it at Portugal.
I'd personally go for a medium hard round here, just in case of an safe car, and you can cut it out of a set of hard tyres. But this is a very good track for an alternate strategy, I think. Start on the hards round here. You had the experience of it too. Obviously, we had rain to play, but you started on the hards round here, and you was in a good spot.
But that was also last game.
True. But I don't think the
dairy milk in this formation.
Oh, lucky guy.
Yeah.
I'm still hearing the crowd cheer at the moment. They are very, very loud.
Yeah, why are they so loud? It's so strange.
Maybe it's the Windsword fan club.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's the Clyde hype train.
Clyde. Well, yeah, I can see Brad sitting there cheering the Clyde on. Yeah. Well, I guess we're waiting for the strategies and tyres them to put on. We'll see what they put on. There we go. So there's a formation lap, so we can run through it. There's a formation lap. Nice. Right. So, look at that. I was like, well quiet now. Right. So, while I was going to go get his chocolate, I'll go through a couple soft tyres as well.
This is really interesting.
A couple people starting on softs. Is a two-stop going to happen, like I said? Or are people going to try and drag the softs out to the hard tyres? Maybe. And do the one-stop again, but be fast at the start. I'm not sure any laps of soft can do around here. If it's anything like Silverstone, you can do a soft medium. But I know the wear, originally, at least on last game, I haven't done the track on this game, is bad for tyre wear. So, if these softs last longer than I expect them, fair enough. But you've got top 2 on mediums, Hassan on softs, Egolf Tuck, Ex-Konski all on mediums, Disco Bobby on softs, Windsword on mediums, as is Atmos and Rattigan, and in between them is a hard tyre runner of the Mercedes of Kian. How do I say his name? I don't get it wrong. Then you've got...
I've been saying it this whole time. I thought it was Kenyan, but it's Kayan.
Well, there's no N in it.
Yeah, I realise that now. I'm so sorry. I violated him this whole time.
Atmos and Rattigan on mediums, while Never Fit and Sure Shot are on hards. They always put softs on, and Cold Still is on mediums.
Once again, I did the camera work really nicely there. I followed all the drivers as you talked to them.
That's what you do. You get professional at this now.
Yeah. But as our drivers are preparing...
Yeah, it's your job to start the race.
Yeah, so I miss not having a sprint.
Chaz is number 9. I didn't know Chaz was number 9.
God, do not put that guy up front.
Moving like R9 down the middle, Jazz Knight Rider.
As the Ferrari and the Mercedes will be on the front row, a very familiar sight in F1 history. We saw Lewis Hamilton versus Sebastian Vettel a few years ago. Are we going to see a similar race between...
That's generous to Jazz.
Yeah, that is really generous. And he parks his car in the P1 slot. Cold Still will park his car in the P15 slot to mark the 15 runners. So, for the 7th time this season, it's Chaz on pole. And it's going to be 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and it's go, 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 go. Chaz gets a brilliant start. So does Hassan on that soft tyre. Hassan's already ahead of Plavonch. and into turn one. The two Red Bulls collide. The two Red Bulls collide, and they're both okay.
Oh no, we've lost one. Radigan's been caught up.
Oh, and Dale's gone to the back as well.
It was a contact between both Red Bulls and both Aston Martins.
And Egolf and Plavonch into the hairpin. Down the inside, and Egolf is trying.
That's a really late break.
He's got a great move done there from Egolf.
So was Radigan. Radigan's just got the really late on the brakes, and they're side by side with Mr. Winswell himself, and they're going side by side in the corner. That's really difficult. And Winswell smart and backs out.
So the two Aston Martins against the two Red Bulls.
I wish we could have race replays like they do in real life.
And here comes Hassan's right at the back of Chaz. He is pretty much pushing him through every corner.
Now, to me, I don't know about you, I feel like Hassan always seems to have the race pace over Chaz, but Chaz has the quali pace over him.
This season, I can't really say because I've not been watching. But
Hassan locks up, though.
I just think because he's on the soft tire, he's so quick.
I also think that Hassan's more mistake prone than Chaz, though.
I don't know. Chaz is one of the most mistake prone drivers. As
of recent times, he's going to go from here.
Oh, Cold still and
no, Hassan's going from.
Yeah, he's in the lead. Hassan down the inside.
I don't think Chaz is going to bother fighting this match at the moment.
Yeah, all he just wants to do is stay in DRS and gain the advantage on the guys behind.
Big send from Tark down the inside. On Plavonch, he couldn't get it done. He had to slide back in. But as I was saying, yeah, it's the scrap is between both Red Bulls and both Aston Martins. They got all close together at the start. They all hit each other.
And I'll tell you what, Dale and Cold Steel went side by side into the final corner. It was pretty cool, to be fair.
And never fished Biden's.
Oh, that's the Red Bull getting pressurised by Katie, and he's dropped back. Oh, he's getting pressurised by Atmos now. He's actually dropped out of DRS range.
I've seen a lot of people get snappy rears up that hill. Maybe too early on the throttle. Maybe it's given them a bit of wheel spin.
Yeah. Oh, Atmos saw a chance, but he stays behind still. Everyone's looking quite racy to start off with.
Yeah, and Hassan's trying to break that DRS already because he's gone purple set to 1. Admittedly, it is the second lap, so it was inevitably going to be fast on the first lap. But he's trying to break it. He has broke it because Chaz has lost loads through that corner, missing his braking point, and now Hassan is away. And
just behind, the Mercedes Plavonch is going to go for Egolf. How the DRS is going to be activated to turn 1. He's actually going to not have a significant advantage because he's going to save his ERS. So he stays behind. Meanwhile, Dale gets ahead of Shawshot, who had a quali ban, and Atmos gets ahead of Kayan.
A similar situation there as to what we see in most Portugal races, where everyone's in a bit of a DRS train. And it's more of an ERS game than it is an actual pure pace game.
Yeah, and if you fall out of the DRS train, it's pretty much game over.
Yeah, it's impossible to catch back up, which is why Chaz has, unfortunately, put himself...
Disco Bobby down the inside of ex-Konski. They go side by side. Disco Bobby tries to get the exit, but he doesn't quite have it on the soft tyre.
Chaz has put himself in a bit of an awkward position here, because he's out of DRS at the front, and the cars behind are inevitably going to catch him.
I don't think they will.
With the DRS, I reckon they'll start... Do you reckon?
Yeah, he's got slightly less ERS, but he's got the pace over right now.
Admittedly, Hassan's tyres will fall off before Chaz's do.
Yeah, and that's where he will gain the time back. But this DRS train is going from Egolf in P3 all the way down to Winsword in P9.
Oh, what a lovely camera view that was.
Oh, are you alive? R2D2? I believe my co-commentator has lagged out as Hassan Toya says fast lap of the Grand Prix, and Plavonch is... Oh, you're here.
Am I?
You did turn it as the two after mine swap. You did turn it to R2D2.
Oh, that might have been me moving my mic. Sorry, my bad.
Oh. So we saw the two Aston Martins swap. Disco Bobby tried to launch an attack
and sends out a short shot.
Yep, turn
Lovely
1.
move from the Haas driver. Kevin Magnussen-esque move. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean a late breaker.
I didn't get to see the move, to be fair.
And just behind that, Neverfish. It's Biden's time has hard tyres, and it's the two hard runners at the back. It's Disco Bobby and
they're actually
fighting. It's the scrap of the Astons.
I thought he just let him through, but apparently they're fighting. And Ryan is right at the back of ex-Konski, who he lifts off.
It's such a difficult place to make overtakes around there. There's hardly any positions. You think you can
turn 1 and turn 5.
Until you get too close, yeah. And turn 5's even a bit risky because it's so short.
And it's a hairpin.
Yeah, it's
a downhill hairpin, which makes it worse. But Chaz has gained an extra 2 tenths this time around.
Has he? He's 2.6 seconds.
No, on
Hassan, though. Oh, on Egolf, right. So,
Yeah,
I think right now it's Hassan's got pace, but he's on better tyres. Chaz has the pure pace over the rest of the grid, though. I think
yeah.
that's probably the situation we're in.
I think the driver to currently got on board with is probably Dale on the soft tyre. He's looking racy. He's turned on overtake mode on,
Yeah, he's
and he's
after
right in the
Kayan.
back of the Mercedes. And could we get a double overtake here from Dale? He's left his overtake mode on.
He's unleashed. He's hashtag unleashed. There he goes.
As his
There's
car says,
number
he's
two
going to
one,
go
though.
for the double. Oh, he's actually
He's
backed
had the
out.
better of it.
Oh, he's spun though. Oh, he's taking it with him. No.
I tell you
Kayan
what,
gets
though.
caught up in that.
I tell you what, Kane's done well not to lose his wing there.
Has he not lost his wing?
No, he
Oh, and it's
lost
battle
time.
between Rag and Konski. Rag down the inside of the hairpin gets ahead. But
He
back
lost
to...
time there, Kayan, but he managed to dodge losing his wing. So in the long run, he's actually done better. And Dale hit the infamous turn one bump, didn't he?
I believe so.
sausage curl.
And obviously, on no traction, it's... Chaz
it's-
has lost
it
a
was
lot
just
of time this lap.
Yeah, Chaz has lost another second. Has he had
Yeah,
another
I
mistake? Or is
believe-
he just charging his ERS? I think he's just charging his ERS, and he's been sitting in the
Potentially,
numb for a
but
bit.
I think there's also been a mistake in there, because you don't just lose a second in one sector.
Some would say that he's getting things waved across the screen at the moment that's probably putting him off. But Chaz lost about a second there. And it's a 4-second gap for Hassan now. I know that his tyres are going to die off quicker, but he doesn't want to give him too much of a gap.
Yeah, this is a brilliant stint from Hassan, because inevitably he's going to be the first one to pit, so he's going to get undercut as well, like the undercut advantage.
Yeah.
So he's going to build that gap even more. So even if Chaz is quicker, the gap is too big.
And it's the same top three that we've seen for the last couple of weeks before, people have had their incidents and stuff in the race. This is your top three that we had racing around Hungary. This is your top three that we had racing around, what was it called, Abu Dhabi. It's a scrap.
How the flip do you know this? As here comes Tuck on Plavanche, 4P4 down the inside of McLaren against the Mercedes. A real life battle. Oh, he's knocked up the rears. He
And
knocked
that
up
is
the rears.
Windsword. Windsword makes a dive down the inside on Disco Bobby as well. And this really is an Aston Red Bull scrap right now. Used to sponsor Red Bull, but we used to be the same team.
God, I worried for Tuck there when he locked his rears. I thought he was
Ooh,
gone.
big snap from Windsword. And Disco Bobby's going to take a minute to pounce on that. He's side by side into the corner. It's really tight round there. Who's got the better exit? He may have the better exit on the inside, but come round the actual corner.
The
Disco Bobby goes for a
switchback! Oh, what a move from Disco Bobby to go up into P8. A switchback move. A FLW special, you could say.
I do love a good old switchback. They are very satisfying to watch as well. He has killed his ERS though compared to.
And
Windsor.
I believe Tuck is going to go for it again on Plavanche.
Yeah, I think he is. He's getting
On
very
the main
close.
straight this time.
He's
He tried
pushing
at the
around
hairpin
corners.
and he messed it up, but on the main straight, he's not going to mess it up this time.
And hold
I
up
believe
behind that.
Ratbus. Ratbus
Yeah,
for
he
the
comes.
double. Ratbus for the double.
Here comes the bus.
Oh, hey.
Ooh,
Oh, he's gone
and
off the track.
Plavanche, yeah,
Oh,
Plavanche goes straight past. Rattigan tried there. It was an ambitious attempt, but he didn't do anything wrong there. He was well in his right
no,
to try
if anything,
it.
it was a brilliant defence from Plavanche to keep the position
He
against
was
Dragon.
in his right to try it, and he is still close to Plavanche, and he might go for it here. It seems like Plavanche is struggling on his exits at the moment.
And we got yellows this Dale. Again,
There's
that's
that
one.
on that no TC. I respect him for staying on no TC, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair play to Dale for committing for 2-ish games.
I hope he's also got his. I know he had a will issue as well. I hope that's fixed for him as well. At one point, he did say he had an issue with his actual wheel that was
Okay.
affecting his steering.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. But someone's just locked up. That was Tuck.
I should say in front, say behind, but behind Tuck is.
But I will say, after that mistake, Chaz has still kept a healthy gap to Egolf, hasn't he? He's not giving him DRS, which is key.
I think Chaz is fighting Hassan more than he is Egol for this result. I think it's still probably Chaz.
It's about managing his race right now.
Yeah,
it's a bit
he's
like
looking in front,
the real life
more
race
than behind.
today.
Yeah. Chaz should be looking in front, not behind him for this race. He's more in a fight with the Sauber than the Williams, I think. Speaking of a fight, the Red Bull of Konski is closing up to Rattigan on the straight, but just can't get close enough. Rattigan's had a nice little first stint, actually, so far.
Yeah, and behind Neverfit is going to go for short shot here. The RB driver down the inside of the McLaren driver. That's Neverfit, and he's here ahead of short shot.
Yep, he is here indeed, and those hard tyres might start feeling a little bit better.
Yeah.
in the next few laps, because he obviously at the start he wasn't really expecting much, but he gets a move done on one of his former hard tyre runners. Hopefully they close up now.
Oh yeah, I just realised the guys who started on the hard tyres have really struggled in this race.
Yeah, the hard tyre drop off at the start, or I say drop off, or
The
compared to the other
difference.
tyres is massive at the moment.
Oh,
And
that
yeah,
was a
Chaz,
moment for the
yeah,
Mercedes
what
there.
happened there?
He went slightly
Chaz
wide.
is holding on to about a 4.7 gap constantly around there. Only issue is, has Hassan managed his tyres here? Or is he going all out push?
I mean, we haven't given him screen time, but he is looking solid here. The kick Sauber car of Hassan about to get a 5-second lead on the Ferrari.
We've got two
And it's
different drivers.
Rattigan.
Rattigan, yep.
Rattigan goes ahead of Plavonch to P5. What a drive from Rattigan this is so far.
He's got to be careful of penalties and he'll be in a good spot. I was just saying between the
Oh,
Sauber,
yeah.
we've got a difference. We've
Penalty
got
free
Dale,
race so far. As
we've got
Atmos gets
Dale
ahead.
who's on no TC, and Hassan he's put his TC back on, and he's got his pace back with that no traction back.
And some of you may not know, but in the OG days, Dale used to be very quick. So
Dale was rapid when he.
yeah.
Dale,
ex-Koski
scrap.
and Plavonch.
Yeah.
Red Bull versus Mercedes. Down to turn 6. Who's going to be ahead? It's going to be the Mercedes. And it is Plavonch who stays ahead of Ekskonski.
I think Ekskonski was looking for a better exit there, but Plavonch defended it really well again. Very good defence so far from the Mercedes driver. We've seen that twice now with Rattigan and now Ekskonski.
And I'll tell you what, Disco Bobby has lost a lot of time. He's right on the back of the Red Bull. Now he's 4 seconds behind as Kayun gets our first time penalty.
Yeah, there's the penalty. But Disco Bobby is closing up to Mr. P3 in the standings. BJ, no, yes. Is it Atmos or was it Cold Steel at P3 in the standings?
Cold Steel is P3, Atmos P5. As Dale has spun again. Out of respect, I won't comment.
It's peak times. He's probably burnt his tyres out as well, hasn't he? Where he had that spin.
But as we approach 10 laps in, almost a third of the way through, I'm surprised Hassan hasn't actually pit yet. 10 laps in is quite a long stint for a soft tyre. Yes, I agree, Armin. That is a very long stint.
Sorry.
And here comes Ekskonski. Oh, he was looking at the launch.
That's what I was saying, though. Maybe the deck isn't as bad around there as we thought it was. Maybe it's a Silverstone situation where the softs actually go longer than you think. Oh, he's managed them really well. One of the two. But he has got a 5.2 second gap at the moment.
Yep, as looks like Rattigan is going to try and launch a move on Tuck, who is just locked up, but he's okay. As Dale is the first to pit here. He's gone onto a set of mediums, so he's looking to recover his race again.
Nah, he's fine.
So, as Hassan begins lap 11, officially a third of the way through, and he's built himself a healthy gap of 5.339 seconds.
How long are we going till we say that Hassan just has the pace on Chaz here, and it's not a tyre difference?
Once he pits, and he comes out ahead, and then he runs off of it.
Ooh, snap from Chaz in turn 1, he hit the bump. And he's going to lose a bit of time around that. He's just lost another 3-4 attempts, I think, there.
As Disco Bobby calls it into the pits here. So one of the Aston Martins have called for the undercut.
That's where Chaz is losing his time, I think.
What, turn 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5?
I think he keeps hitting that bump slightly in turn 1. And yeah, the Aston Martin will come out P14, obviously, because Dale had a spin. But we don't know how big the undercut is.
No. This could be.
Not yet, anyway.
This could see Disco Bobby go back up to the fight with his. Oh, the Red Bulls are.
Oh no, the Red Bull's gone.
Ekskonski's
gone, yeah.
But he's not got wing damage, so he's okay.
He's all right. He's just lost a bit of time and probably a little bit of pride in the process as well. But don't
worry, I know why it's like spinning on a race. Ekskonski, you can come to me if you need. If you've lost pride.
Been much in races.
I literally spun on Thursday.
Did you?
Yeah. But as the field begins to spread a bit, Rattigan and Tucker are closest battle.
Yeah, this is the scrap.
So I feel like these two, as good friends, they should sort of work together here to try and reel Egolf in, who is reeling Chaz in 1.4 the gap is.
Chaz is getting caught here now, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a track limit. And the sector 2 is going to be Disco Bobby. He was trying to get the undercut.
Oh,
And he went into the wall
push
there.
too
And he's
hard,
lost his
baby.
front wing end plate. That
Billy
is
pushed
so
too hard.
unfortunate. So that's going to call him back into the pits. And that's unfortunately ruined his sort of P8,
Unless
P7
it's a safety
battle.
car.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Red Bulls are still right next to each other. Oh, what happened there? Oh, Red Bull, big snap. Ex-Konski's tyres are gone. He did another big snap after that spin.
Oh,
And
so it does show that
struggling.
the undercut would have been powerful. So if ex-Konski's mediums are gone, how is Hassan keeping this pace? This is a very, very impressive performance with Egolf almost getting DRS, but Chaz is gaining.
Chaz is struggling right now. Or he's
And
just biding his
Winsor picks on a
tyres.
3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt him at the end of the race here. With a very minimal penalty so far.
I was just
Bearing in
about to
mind
say,
this
I'm looking at the penalties right now. Chaz is on 2 warnings.
Oh, that's going to hurt him. And I believe Radigan could be going for his good mate Tuck here. As he's not, he's going to stay behind. He had to take mode on for a bit.
Chaz is on 2 warnings. Ratigan's on 1. And Egolf and Hassan have none. So Chaz got the
Wow.
as Winsor picks up a penalty.
What, you picked up another one?
Windsor's just picked up 3 seconds on my screen there. I don't know if it's the same one you were
Oh,
talking
no,
about,
it's because
but
you're
you
paused,
just
so
got one on
yeah.
the screen, yeah. But Hassan is he's driving really well at the moment.
Yeah, and
Hassan's
I
always been
believe,
good at
I believe
quarter miles,
now
to be
this
fair.
is where it's shown it's pure pace. 13 laps in, and he's keeping Chaz at a 5.5 gap.
Oh, Short gets a pen. Hassan's got the setup dialed in as well, you'd probably say. Then he's hitting every apex, every corner, no wheel spin.
I'll tell you
Nice
what,
and-
his good
nice and
friend
calm.
Bab will be very proud of his performance, taking the soft tyre very long and keeping very, very good pace.
He's kept the gap as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I think we're going to soon see Egolf going for a move on Chaz Knight Rider.
He is gaining
He
him,
is.
but Chaz is doing well just to keep him out of DRS. Oh, but
Is he
has
out of
he?
DRS now? I think he's in.
No, he's out of it.
No.
He
Here
is
comes
out
the
of
detection
it.
zone. Yeah, he is.
As Hassan's
just
pulled
out.
into pits.
Yeah,
He has pulled
Hassan's
into
in.
pits here.
Egolf's in. Egolf's in. Off the medium.
So Hassan has matched the medium
Stint.
yeah. So that is massive for the race, knowing that Hassan has absolutely got a
So-
legitimate 5.5 lead.
So if you're Chaz, you'll probably pit this lap to try and cut off.
And he's
the
gone onto the
undercut.
mediums, which could potentially take him to the end. You never know.
And Egolf's put hards on. I reckon the mediums will go to the end. But Chaz, if you're Chaz now, you pit to cut off the
You
undercut.
have to pit.
Right?
You have to pit.
pit.
If you stay out any longer, the undercut is going to be even bigger. Especially because
DRS.
Egolf Hazard was 1.2 seconds behind him.
Yeah. He is going to get DRS off of Disco Bobby, though. And Egolf is going to have to fight through a couple of cars as well.
Oh yeah, he might get traffic. He is going to get
Hassan
traffic
didn't.
here.
Hassan came out in clean air. Egolf hasn't.
Well, Egolf
has
is getting
got
the
a couple of
DRS.
hazards on the track in his way that he needs to get through. He's going to
Did
have
you
DRS, which
just
will give him
call
the speed.
my favourite driver a hazard?
Sorry, I don't mean it in that way, but I mean like an obstacle
Metaphorical.
he has to get past. Yeah. But Neverfear could probably take these hards to a set of soft tyres, maybe bearing in mind the stint that Hassan just did.
Right, as Chaz is approaching the pit lane, is he going to come into the pits here?
Don't speed.
Is he going to come in? He
has
has. He's
to, yeah.
chosen to. Oh, it's a bit late on the brakes, but it's nicely entered. That's
Tell you
really
what,
nicely
fair enough,
entered.
he sent that.
As the two,
pause.
the Aston
yeah,
Martin
Tuck
and
is-
the McLaren stays out. But where
Paul
will?
Fudge having a great race too.
I'll tell you what, Egolf, the traffic's helped him because he's got DRS. He will
Chaz put the
not
hards on as
come
well.
out ahead here.
So Hassan's on the better tyre out of the other two.
So, wait, Egolf's on the DRS straight here now. Well, Chaz is on pit exit. Here we go, down the main
Side by
straight.
side,
I think,
no? Oh, he's going to be a bit ahead.
no,
No, Chaz is going to get ahead.
I think Chaz has created a bigger lead.
Yeah, Chaz has got a bit of a gap there because of the fighting, and Egolf has to get past Neverfear still as well. Neverfear's
But
doing a good job.
Chaz
holding him off
has
there.
lost in 2 seconds to Hassan Toya. Because Hassan went on fresh mediums compared to Egolf's fresh hards. Who is going to go down the inside
Ooh, yeah, there he goes.
of Neverfear. So he's getting
Never
past the
doesn't really
traffic
fight that.
now. And
I
that's
was
Egolf
going
into P10.
to say Chaz was looking in front of him more for this race, but I think now he's going to have to be looking in his mirrors. Because I think
Yeah,
his fight
especially
now
with
is with
Kane
Egolf.
right in front. He's going to hold him up a bit. And then this is going to bring Egolf Hazard back into it. Meanwhile, when is Tuck and Rattigan going to pit?
I'd say this lap probably. I say Tuck stays
And
out to get
Winsel's right
DRS
the
for
back
another
of
lap.
Plavanche.
I say Tuck stays out for DRS another lap, and Rattigan pits. Nope, they both stay out.
As I
As this will
believe
probably
Winsword is going to go for it.
this will probably
Winsword,
retired in the pits.
he's got DRS activated. This is for a net P6, I believe. And Winsword gets ahead of the Mercedes driver as two others pit. That is Ekskolski and Atmos, both going to go into the hard tyres. And Hassan goes up to P5 of 9.7 gap to Plavanche.
Is that Aston going to come out on track as cars come around the corner?
Oh no. As Chaz finds himself past Kayan, but Kayan's trying to battle him. And they go side by side, the Mercedes and the Ferrari. The Mercedes stays ahead. Kayan will get a track limit there, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's going to help Egolf Hazard catch back up to him.
There's an Aston on track.
Oh god, is it really awkward?
Where is it? It's right on the turn one. Short Shot's retired as well. On track.
Oh, I think he's been there.
On the straight.
Yeah.
Wait, how's he lost it there?
We're not going to comment.
Has he hit the gravel off turn? Well, there was a car crashed on the straight.
On the middle of the straight, yeah.
It is now no longer yellows, but that is short.
And I believe Rattigan is going to go for Tuck. Rattigan is going to go for Tuck. They're going to have a drag race across the main straight, and it's going to be Rattigan who takes the lead. No, it's Tuck takes the lead. Sorry,
Tuck's got DRS.
Yeah, that's I said that the wrong way around. It's because I'm used to seeing Rattigan in the McLaren. As Plavanche is chasing down Winsford again.
Yeah, Plavanche is having a good race. Very good race. He's quick and quality.
And Kayan is now holding up Egolf Hazard, who is going to try and get past the Mercedes. And DRS activated, and he gets ahead of
Egolf, yeah.
Kayan.
There he goes.
And now he's chasing down Chaz.
And Chaz has a bit more of a gap now, though. Not much.
This is just a straight fight between Egolf and Chaz now.
Yeah, Hassan's got this looking pretty.
Do you reckon Rattigan and Tuck, Winsword and Plavanche are going for softs?
I reckon they are. Yeah, I reckon they're going for a medium soft strategy. I reckon it's doable. I reckon they've seen Hassan put the medium tyres on.
I think these two are working well together as well, where they can do the soft strategy.
Each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they've seen Hassan do that stint on the softs and now put on the mediums, and they're thinking, hey.
And in all of that, Hassan almost has a 10-second gap to Chaz.
Hassan is nailing this right now.
This is a dominant performance from the Kick, Stake, Sauber F1 team driver.
Never thought I'd say that ever. But here we are with a 10-second gap for Hassan. Chaz is now got to fight for this P2. I mean, maybe it's pessimistic from me to say that Chaz can't win this race, but forgive me. He is 10 seconds clear. I don't think, unless Hassan has a moment, that Chaz is going to be fighting for the win there.
And I believe we could see a move here from Neverfield on Kayan. The Mercedes versus the RB. Slightly too far back, so I don't think we'll go for a move.
Plavanche is lining up a move on Winsword as well.
Yeah, he is closer, so we'll go on board with that. With Winsword actually trying to break the toe.
He's harvesting at the moment on my.
Oh, he's got little to no battery.
Are these front two going to pit now? Because that is enough laps where you can probably do it on soft.
I reckon you safely take it to lap 20.
Okay, yeah. Probably.
And either way, their races against the two behind who still haven't pit either.
True. Yeah, so they're in a good spot, these two, and they're helping each other quite well. Whether that's on purpose or if they've just, figured it out.
It's a great coalition between Aston Martin and McLaren here.
Between the Fryer and the bus.
The Fryer and the bus. Oh my god.
But yeah, the pack's a bit split. It's like 2 by 2 by 2
by
2. The race.
Everyone's got a little partner.
Apart from good old Dale.
Winsford, so the top four stay out. And I tell you what, Hassan is just 5 seconds behind now. But our next closest fight is Neverfair, who's this time around is much closer. So I believe we could see a move from the RB driver, who is gaining. He turns on overtake mode. He is going to turn on DRS. And down the main street, he chooses the inside line, and that's Neverfair into P8 before pit stops.
Has to pit though, yeah. As Plavonch
As
plus
a
Windsword now.
yeah, Plavonch. Oh, that's an unorthodox place at turn 6.
He was lining that up for a while. I think Windsword was just harvesting, sort of accepting that he was going to get by at one point. I think he was almost encouraging him to go by.
Yeah, so a 4.4 gap between this duo and the duo in front, which shows the real power of teamwork. And I think these two have played it perfectly, Rangan and Tuck, to guarantee themselves a P4 5 finish.
Is it 4-5?
Well, oh no, Tuck's made a mistake. But that should.
And Rangan goes by. He'll be alright. He didn't lose too much. Maybe
he will get DRS. So
No,
yeah, he's pushing to try and get Rangan back to try and make up the time again.
I imagine this is their in lap.
Yeah. This lap onto the softs and then potentially chase down. Chase down Egolf, Hazard, and Chaz.
They could get into a fight with Egolf and Chaz if Chaz and Egolf end
the
up scrapping
gap
each
to the
other
leader
is quite big.
It's 20 seconds.
It's quite a big gap.
No, what?
It's not
No.
20 seconds. It's not 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's 19 to Chaz, 20 to Egolf.
Oh, I thought it is 19 seconds.
That is perfectly
he can pit for a
strategized.
set of softs again if he wants in a minute.
Yeah, and they're going to get so much time there.
In fact, Hassan
meanwhile,
could probably
the
pit
net
for a
leader
set
is
of softs.
7.5 behind this duo. So
Hassan probably doesn't want to do it for his own, safety sort of thing of not risking the win. But he could pit for a set of softs, probably overtake the two guys and get back out in front.
no chance.
If he pits for a set of softs now,
No
He
chance.
I reckon he catches.
It's 11 seconds at Chaz. He's not making 10 seconds a lap. No, he's not making a second a lap.
he's
For
rather fast.
13 laps straight.
If they start scrapping, he might.
Yeah, but there's no point
No,
running
it's
the
too
risk.
risky.
Especially because he's
the
right.
front
And
two
here
and-
we go, they've pitted.
Tuck's nearly hit Rattigan on the pits. As Plavonch also
Yeah.
slams the brakes.
So
and
these
Winslow-
four are
yeah.
going to be rapid. And our net leader has become our official leader on lap
And as he
21.
ends the straight, Chaz starts it.
Oh, that is nicely transitioned there. So now we should have the relatively clear order of where everyone comes out.
Look at the strats all over the place.
Yeah, Ragan comes out P4 quite comfortably.
Chaz gets a pen.
Oh! And now the race is on for these two to get inside that penalty range. The podium is on for these guys. Meanwhile, Egolf Hazard is looking at us P2, which is gonna cut the deficit even more in the championship.
This is going to bring Rattigan and Tuck into this because now he's got a 3 second in front, and them two are on soft tyres, closing up very fast. So
Yes.
Chaz might see himself drop here to about P5, P6.
And Plavonch is
just gone through.
fighting
Yeah.
RB of Never
Big
Fear, and he
snap.
gets down the inside, and he's
I
gained a
don't know
lot of
about
time on Wintold.
I don't know about you, but for a couple of the corners, if you watch Chaz, it looks like he's really struggling to get the car turned.
He was moaning about this track a lot, so it doesn't surprise me. And in all of this, Egolf is right at the back of him, 1.1 seconds.
Yeah. And he knows he's just got to stay within 3 seconds of him now to get the position.
Meanwhile,
Obviously,
Hassan
he'll
has a
probably
13-second lead. Has he been watching clips on Lando Norris?
Yellows, Tuck's
no! No, it's Tuck! The man who had the perfect strategy. Tuck!
He was in for a potential podium there.
I don't even think it was potential. I think it was guaranteed.
He just had to get past Rattigan and then stay within Chaz. Penalty
that's
range. And he was at it.
crazy. That's so unfortunate for the man in the McLaren who's now chasing down ex-Konsky. Never Fear comes into the pit. Overtake mode is on. He's going to re-overtake ex-Konsky after that spin. So the soft tyres, he dropped down quite a few places here. So it's now looking like a potential P7 for Tuck.
Plavonch is on 2 warnings as well, I may add.
Yeah, someone's got a penalty and I missed it.
Rattigan hasn't got a warning yet, Rattigan's doing really well. No,
As
Rattigan has
Never
one.
Fear comes out in P12, but he is chasing down Kayan and
That
Cole
pen
Still.
that pen you missed was ex-Konsky picking up a 3 second in the Red Bull just behind Tuck.
Oh, so okay, that gives Tuck a nice barrier there.
And it's a 13.4.
But Rattigan, not Rattigan, Egolf Hazard is not
Reed
going to
and
get DRS.
Chazin.
Is he?
No, not
It's
yet.
close. It's 9
I think
10.
it's 9.
I don't even know where the
It's 9.
detection zone is.
Detection zone is just
I don't
there.
think he's got it.
There,
Okay,
there. It's
okay.
right there.
Has he got it? He has got it. He has got DRS. So Egolf Hazard is chasing down Chaz Knight Rider. This is P1 and P2 in the championship. But all could change because Hassan is gaining on both of them with 2 wins in a row. Wintour sets the fastest lap of the day on that soft tyre, the fresh softs. And now Egolf Hazard 7 tenths behind Chaz Knight Rider. The race is on for P2.
I just looked at my map and I thought, that red and blue car are really close together. That is Chaz and Egolf.
Wait, Shaw hit an invisible object on the straight, which led to his DNF.
Oh, not another bump.
That's so weird.
EA, man.
If it's possible, could you send that to one of the admins?
So you've gone Bosch into a wall, but wasn't there?
Apparently, sorry, he hit an invisible object, which DNF'd him straight away.
Well, speaking of Bosch, Radigan has just set a purple sector. He's flying these softs.
Yeah, and he's 3.2 behind Egolf, who's right at the back of Chaz.
This is a podium on Carter Radigan there.
Yeah. The man who is a reserve driver can be taking a podium. I believe so, because in the write-up, Chaz said Radigan into Aston Martin.
Wow.
As I'm going to quickly have a sip of water.
And Dale's just let his teammate by, forgive me. Did Dale give his teammate DRS? I think he did. So the salvage driver that's been lapped has helped his teammate out just that bit more.
And that was faster lap for Radigan as well, so it's showing he has got some real pace in that car.
And there we go. Egolf is closing up with DRS now to Chaz.
I'll tell you what,
he went for the straight.
I think everyone has nailed the strategy, apart from these two.
What, Chaz and Egolf?
Yeah, completely avoiding the softs. Was it the shout?
Yeah. Yep. In fact, the hard tyres were probably the wrong tyre.
Yeah, because we saw at the start, the hard tyre guys, they dropped to the complete bottom 3.
And never fear, he's put softs on, but he's lost too much time because of the first stint.
Yeah, so the hard tyres is not the way. And in
At
all
least
of
not to
that,
start on.
Radigan is in Chaz's 3-second range.
You can probably do hard tyres as a second stint, just not a first stint, because these two will still be in a good spot coming into the race, and they are on hards, but
as
maybe
Somebody says Winsford on the charge. He is on the charge. He is chasing down Plavonch. And unfortunately, his penalty is going to hurt him. But he is clear up top. So it's currently looking like a P6.
Egolf now is going to have DRS down the straight. Is he going to burn or is he going to save? And look behind them two.
It's Radigan. He's turning up in the background. You can just about see his car in the background. He's coming quickly. And he could get a P2 on track here.
He's avoided that curve completely. Nicely done. Kept nice and safe. He knows he's got... He's in Chaz's pen range now, no?
Wait, here comes Egolf Hazard. He's using battery. Here we go. Oh, the hairpin. Down the inside and he's backed out.
That's a weird place to go for the move rather than the straight. That's a more difficult place to make the move down there.
I think he's too far back on the straight. That's why he didn't go for it.
He was
and just like that, Radigan is 1.5 behind. The race is well and truly on. And in all of that fighting, Neverfair gets past Cold Steel, so that's one of his targets. He's now chasing down Kayan, who is 2.9 ahead of him.
What if Radigan gets Egolf and gets P2?
That's what I'm thinking. I think that's a real possibility here, because he's almost in DRS from Egolf Hazard here. This is a race and a half from Ratterbus, and I think we already know who's going to be the driver of the day here. And unfortunately, it's not going to be the guy who's 14 seconds clear.
Yeah, Hassan's made a mockery of this race, I can't lie. He's nailed this perfectly and he's sort of flying off at the moment.
I mean, doesn't this give shades of you of that elite tier win?
Oh, that race was one of my favourite races I've ever done, you know.
Because you just drove away. A bit like Hassan here.
And do you know what? Hassan was P3 in that race as well. He's always been quick round there. He's always been rapid round there, Hassan. I think he lagged out at the end or something, but he's always had pace round Portimao, and today he's I won't say doing a me. But that was a very nice race.
And I think Egolf is going to go for it here. Oh, he's going to stay behind. And that means Radigan is in DRS range. Radigan's right behind these two. Now we have a three-way fight for P2. I'm very, very excited.
Don't do it, Bus. Don't do it, Bus. Don't get killed.
No, we can't give him Contender.
Be careful.
We cannot give him Contender curse. Right. So, he's got so much more grip than Egolf Hazard. If he can clear Egolf, he can run away with this here. This is our current only battle on track. And meanwhile, Hassan has got a 15.1 lead. This is becoming ridiculous. But on the main straight here, Egolf has dropped quite far off Chaz. And here comes Rattigan. Rattigan is going for Egolf Hassan, overtaking mode on, DRS on. He's having a ERS battle with Egolf Hassan, who goes for the switch. He's gone off track. Rattigan is going to get down the inside into turn 3/4 here. Here we go between the two of them. Rattigan has the outside, Egolf has the inside, and Rattigan gets ahead. A great move, great racing. The Aston Martin is ahead of the Williams. And now the Aston Martin is chasing down the Ferrari. This is for P2. What a drive from Rattigan 24 here tonight in Sunday Contender. This is one of the drives of the season. What a strategy. And now he's chasing down the championship leader. This could be a statement move from Rattigan.
I'll tell you what, that was elbows out outwards.
Yeah, and it was brilliant.
That was good fighting, and he's got it done. And this will be P2 on the cards, regardless, because Chaz has a penalty.
Yeah, and he's actually dropped Egolf Hazard out of his DRS.
This is going to be a great race result for Rattigan if he keeps this together. And not many laps left now.
Yeah,
he's got to keep it together.
He's chosen the perfect time to overtake these guys as well.
I mean, just look on the track map as well, because obviously we haven't spectated him much, but look at Hassan's car on the map compared to the others here. He is well and truly
He's getting DRS off Dale
again.
And here we go, Rattigan for P2. He's done it. Rattigan is second place with an excellent strategy from his team. They will be proud of themselves.
Oh, I thought Chaz was about to go back at him there.
Chaz
is going to lose a podium.
Yeah, but...
Wow.
Rattigan could drag him along here. And if he does, then it's an interesting story for Chaz, because he could get that 3 seconds. But look at the amount of grips.
Is there enough laps for Chaz to get 3 seconds on Egolf? Though I doubt it, especially with Egolf's actual pace that he has.
Oh no, Chaz is at the moment. Oh my days. Rattigan's at the moment.
Oh!
Chaz is going to re-overtake. Chaz is going to re-overtake. That's P2
no,
for
Rattigan
Chaz.
does not want that.
And that means Egolf is coming back. Egolf will come back into this fight.
Rattigan does not want Egolf back in this.
Yeah, because if Egolf has DRS, he can recharge behind him and just dump it all in one lap.
Go for him. Rattigan wants this to be between him and Chaz.
Yeah, he wants Chaz to be his barrier. That's what he needs. And right now, that mistake has cost him. But it's not cost him enough, because he's going to retake the lead here, I believe. Well, not even the lead. P2. Because the leader is Hassan Toya, getting DRS once again from Dale.
Who's 16 seconds up the road. He's basically on the next lap. He's off.
As Rattigan is recharging his battery. And that means Egolf Hazard is on the back of him.
Is this one of the most dominant races of the season? It's got to be.
This is the most dominant. Last week was dominant, but this week is ridiculous.
He's off. He's 16 seconds clear. This will be 20 seconds before the end of the race if he keeps the pace up that he's got.
And I'll tell you what, Hassan is 100% Barry. What else defines dominant than that?
Is he saving for a last lap push? Fastest lap push on those mediums? Who knows? He might be trying it. And he's working with Dale, I think. I think Dale is actually getting slingshots from Hassan.
Dale's been giving him DRS every time.
Yeah. What a teammate.
Yeah, this is brilliant from Dale. And Rattigan will have another opportunity here. That mistake hasn't cost him too much. It hurt him, but not the amount where Egolf has a chance. Oh, he's gone wide though. He's okay. He's very much okay. And obviously we've been watching this battle a lot. It's sort of our only battle to watch. Winsword is gaining on Plavanche, so that could be an interesting development towards the end of the race.
Oh, and I'll do this next lap just for a second. I advise you to look at that sure shot clip. Look at the state of that.
Oh no.
Rattigan overtakes Chaz again now to get into P2. So the Aston Martin driver back with a barrier between them, with Chaz separating from him and Egolf. So the Ferrari now is going to either work with Rattigan or he's going to work against him. And I think Chaz is going to try and get past him again to make sure he doesn't lose any more positions. You've seen it.
What on earth?
And the thing is, he didn't even DNF. He had all his tyres, and the game just retired him.
What on earth is that? Oh, that's actually bullshit from the game. That is beyond bullshit. And yes, I am swearing at it because it's criminal how we've lost short shot from it. And Never Fear gets ahead of Kayan.
Oh, Chaz goes well again. Chaz got to be careful not to get another penalty here. If he gets 6 seconds, then Plavonch is going to get involved in this as well. He's got to make
very
sure he
true,
at
yeah.
least keeps it clean here now for Chaz has, because
Can you
I
have
know
a
he's
quick look
trying.
at if Chaz has any more warnings?
Yeah, let's have a little look. He got
Yeah,
his
because like you
first.
said, Plavonch is in that 6 second range.
Chaz has got another warning since his penalty. No, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, yeah, he's got one more warning. So if he gets 2 more, he's getting another penalty.
he needs to
He's
be
got 2
very
laps to
careful.
hold on.
And he's going to try and get Rattigan here. Is this the
Is there any-
smartest move from Chaz?
Is it? Yes, what I say. Is there any point doing this?
I think having Rattigan in front of him is more helpful.
Yeah, than having him behind, because he's just going to put more pressure on him when he's behind him.
Yeah, and one, he can make a mistake. Two, Rattigan could help him go further. And then
You're also relying a lot on the car behind you to not misjudge your braking and hit the back of you or something.
yeah, like I'm not sure that's the smartest move from Chaz. But
I get he's probably just trying to overtake to get a 3 second gap secured on P5 and that, but
Kayan could be going back in for Never Fear here. Never Fear overtook him on the last lap. Kayan is gaining, but he's not going to gain enough. He is going to gain enough to go down the
flying.
inside.
Oh, what? Do you know what? Oh, he's flown up in the air.
Contact. That's
Yeah,
not a
he hit the
penalty
curb
for
on the
Winsford there.
inside. He hit the curb on the inside and couldn't really do much about it. I was about to say, he was flying down that straight, and Kane's had a bit of an unfortunate race because I feel like he's had pace in this race. I feel like he has had pace. He just hasn't been able to show it.
I agree.
Been a bit of a peak one for him. Egolf now though, he seems to
I
be
think
really
that's a
struggling.
similar
with hard
case with a
tyres.
lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that Never Fear hasn't been able to show his pace because of the first stint.
Yeah, but to be fair, Never Fear before the stream started said he did not like the
He hated
track.
the track, yeah. So the Plavonch though, look at him, he's sitting in P5 comfortably right now, got a nice little gap between himself and Windsword. It was an Aston Red Bull fight, and now it's become a Mercedes Red Bull fight. I was about to say we're on the last lap
Chaz made a mistake
for
there.
Hassan, but we're not. We've got one more lap to go. He's 16
This
seconds
is
clear.
crazy dominant from Hassan. This
And-
is unbelievable.
Is Bussy lining up a move? He is.
I think he's going to do it on the
isn't?
main straight because he's
He's
clever.
going to save. You called Chaz dumb.
Chaz is quite dumb, to be fair. He's not okay in the end. If you're supporting Arsenal, you have some problems.
I can't believe that DNF for sure shot, you know.
That's
is
mental.
ridiculous.
That is crazy.
So Japan, Spain, Britain, Portugal's broken. Mate, we're going to have no calendar in a minute. Actually going to have no calendar. These two, though, no, these three, I will say, not including Hassan, Rattigan, Egolf and Plavonch, have all remained pen-free. Done good here. They've done well to keep it out of track limits.
Yes.
Keep it
So
within track
as
limits,
we
I should say.
get the last lap, I'll let you go on board with Chaz and Rattigan. Well, I'll go on board with a man who has not led every lap, but should have been leading every lap because the laps he didn't lead was because of his strategy. And
Oh.
Plavonch gets a 3 second time penalty,
He'll be alright, though.
which
He'll be
confirms
alright.
his P5. Meanwhile,
Here
this
comes
man's
Bus.
P1 was confirmed.
Oh, who's lost it?
It's Konsky.
Eskonski's lost it. And Rattigan goes past Chaz for one more time. And
Yes,
Chaz is going to sit behind and allow this.
Back to Hassan. This man has been dominant as Winsor gets past Plavonch, but I believe Plavonch will get that position back. But Hassan, it's been a dominant race from him. He's had help from his teammate. What a team these two have been tonight. Despite Dale's unfortunate starts, he has been an unbelievable teammate in helping Hassan get this comfortable lead where it's become pretty much done on lap 20 once Rattigan and Tuck pit. There were no questions asked. The 7th round winner will be this man, Hassan Toya, to the line, turns on. No, he turns off his ERS. He lets his teammate pass to complete the last lap. Very nice of him. And it's Hassan Toya who
Very nice
takes
of him.
home the win. He wins the 7th round of Sunday Contender. What a drive. One word, dominant.
And another word, it's Bussy! Because here he comes down the straight now.
Go on,
He's got a
Bussy!
P2! And Egolf takes P3 off of Chaz, so Chaz drops down to P4 off the podium, and Winsword is going to end up taking Plavonch because of the penalty. And
No,
oh no,
Plavonsky,
Pavlovich gets him back on the
yeah,
6
wins on that
second.
6
Nice, all
seconds.
right, okay, cool. And Tuck is gonna cross the line now, and it's gonna be
What
nice and
could
safe
have
because no
been
one's
for
near him.
Tuck? What could have been? It's a P7 for him, but it could have been a P3 or a P2. That's unfortunate for the McLaren driver. Atmos is going to take
Oh no, he's
P8.
not crossed the
Oh!
line. Ex
It's
Konsky, he didn't cross
Konsky!
it. Oh, he made it. He made it. He made it. He crossed the line on the spin. I thought he missed the line.
Oh, and it's going to be, never fear, just ahead of Kayan
Oh,
for
I tell you
P10
what.
and 11.
Oh. I
Everyone's
tell
getting
you what.
involved in the crashing.
Konsky is lucky he didn't DNF then. If he hit the wall too hard then, didn't get over the line time, that would have been really embarrassing
It's
for
going to
him.
be Cold Steel in P12. Then it's the man who gave his teammate DRS for the whole of the second
I
stint.
wonder if Hassan's happy. Dale's happy Hassan let him do another lap, or if he just takes that as a mockery. Dale crosses the line and
No,
takes
it's
P13.
like we've got to finish on the same lap. So yeah, that's our race winner. What a race that is from Hassan! Unbelievable.
Great drive.
I very much enjoyed that race.
It was a good race. Bear in mind there was quite a few gaps at the end. It felt like it was still a lot
Please
going
give us
on.
the timing sheet. Please give us the timing sheet. But before the timing sheet, it's the man who's celebrating. He is top of the top step of the podium, which he was probably stood on already on like lap 31. But Chaz and Egolf and Ragan were too slow to catch up. So he had to wait for them. But now he finally gets to lift that trophy at Portimao in Portugal. The Algarve International Circuit is won by Hassan Toya. I am waffling. I'm really waffling here.
I was just going to
What a
say,
race.
Hassan said that we didn't give him a graphic last week for his win.
Yeah.
He can have one this week.
Yeah, he can get it
'Cause
this week. Because he's our race winner by 15 seconds. Egolf Hazard takes P3 after Chaz's penalty drops them P4. Chaz losing out to both Egolf and Hassan in championship. Plavonch gets P5 with Winsor P6. Tuck in P7 with Atmos P8. Ex-Koski in P9 as Never Fear in P10. Kian in P11 with Costa in P12. And it's Dale, our last finisher. And unfortunately, due to BS, we lost Short Shot. And unfortunately, we lost Disco Bobby as well.
Good racing. Good racing
thank you
throughout.
for joining me for another.
No problemo. I will probably be here for Wednesday this time round. I know it's been a couple of times, but I should be here for Wednesday. And the next track on Sunday's Contender is, if I just get it up real quick, any ideas? I think it is.
I ain't got a clue. I'm so lost
I've
in the
got no
calendars.
idea, to be honest. The next track is going
Yeah, it's
to
a
be
W for you, Never Fear.
Qatar.
No spins.
It is
And
Qatar.
Plavonch is demanding this duo every week. Well, thank you very much. And apologies that we got your name wrong this whole time.
Yeah.
But we will get it right now for the whole of the rest of the future.
Qatar is the next race. We haven't had that on this game once. Don't know what it's like. So we'll see.
Oh, Qatar's colourful though. Should be
It
a
is
good
now.
watch. All right.
Yeah.
Should I end the stream? It's been a pleasure knowing you all. My name has been PGR Keith in the Discord. I've been joined by
FLW, Blue, Frank, Sinatra, whatever you want to call me. And I will see you in a bit.
Yep, that's all from us. We'll catch you for DTS and Sunday Contender Qatar.
Bizzle.
Goodbye and have a very nice good night. I fucked that up, but yeah. All right,
Yeah,
bye guys.
yeah.